fuck are you gonna update that shit? I'm in Pittsburgh with a lot of hoes. Young nigga with a bankroll. Lil Dert 88 on Twitter. Junior Dert on Twitter. Yeah. Cartoons was the last shit on my mind. I was chasing folks. Hey. Wash your ass. Brocos get nothing.
Yo, I'm in Pittsburgh with a lot of hoes. Young nigga with a bankroll. This is the Ignant Agenda. I'm your boy, way more fly than you. 1 U on Instagram. Way more fly than you. 2 U's on Twitter. Your baby mama's favorite single father. Shout out to Timeline Talk, hosted by Empress Raw. And way more fly than you every other Wednesday, 8 o'clock. You can catch us www.theignantagenda.com. All the shit is there if you want to get it. To my left. Big black nigga with a bald head.
The world's greatest husband, father.
That shit is whack.
It is. I want a name, goddammit. I'm trying to get the big black husband.
Okay, listen, if you listening, please, help my dog out, man. We trying to get him a cool name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Something that fits his personality.
Right.
So if you are an avid listener, please hit us on the Ignant Agenda Twitter page. That's where we are most active. Or you can hit his page or you can hit my page. It don't even matter.
Right. I didn't need a name.
He just want a name.
Right.
I feel like big black nigga with a bald head, it symbolizes who he is because he's strong, he's black man, he take care of his responsibility, and he's bald as a motherfucker.
Anywho, Lil Dert 88 on Twitter, Junior Dert _88 on IG.
I have the best nicknames though because I gave. Remember? Oh, you met Dex.
Mm-hmm.
Dex is the blackest nigga with the whitest name. He still uses that name to this day. I gave him that.
Maybe I should just embrace my name.
I think you should because you know what I'm saying. When you move forward, and then we blow the fuck up, people gonna be like, "Oh, you the big black nigga with the bald head? Hey, let me get your autograph."
But I ain't that big though.
When I say big, I mean muscular. You got muscles. Big cocky nigga. I ain't gonna say big cocky nigga with the bald head. That's gay.
Shout out to Ricky, but when he put that shit at the table, I'm like, yeah, nigga, just gotta say Paul like you said that shit.
Y'all niggas worked out.
Yeah. And we was pushing some big weight today too. I think Ricky must be fucking a fat hoe.
He gotta be.
Cause it was a lot of weight on that shit.
Shout out to Ricky. He's a health guru. All that nigga like to do is work out. Look, I want to work out too, but I don't want to work out as much as y'all. I just want to do maybe once a month, go do a little boot camp or some shit like that. Y'all niggas go in there and y'all be wanting to put up all the weights on the right side of the gym, and I don't think that that's necessary.
Well, if we go to a boot camp, then all the hoes gonna be looking at us funny because we ain't really worked out. So now we the 3 niggas over there huffing and puffing. Well, you gonna be the only nigga over there huffing and puffing.
You make a great point. They was killing me on the last time we went to
the loft or the one with the boxing class?
No. The boxing class I was straight. The one before that one.
I thought the loft did.
Yeah. I wasn't embarrassed because I didn't give a shit, but
it was some
hoes in there. It was. I mean, we can say it. I can say it. I don't know. It was some bitches in there, and they was fine, and they was sweaty, and they was in shape more than my out of shape ass.
Right.
And I mean, I don't care.
But it was only like us 3. It wasn't that many niggas in there.
It was us 3 in the training nigga.
Right.
His extra ass.
Yeah, he seen a little.
He was. He had the head, the wireless headset on that Richard Simmons be having, and he was just doing too much. Bro, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit was $10. Relax.
Right. I ain't trying to die here.
This shit was $10, man. You shouldn't even want to work that hard for $10 a person.
You got to impress the bitches. Don't embarrass me in front of the bitches.
I know. Have you you listened to 21 Savage drop this past week?
Yeah.
Have you listened to that album?
Yeah, I had him and Tilly.
You listened to Bryson Tiller too, yeah. 21 Savage is funny as hell.
I like when you call the niggas pussies.
He's a funny ass, angry ass man.
He is.
But it's like But when you talk, when he's in interviews and stuff, it's like he's super intelligent. I mean, he speaks with sense. I ain't gonna say super intelligent because he still talk like he a nigga from the hood. Mm-hmm. But he talk like he got sense. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoy the album. It's a wealth of ignorance on there.
It is. But I mean,
it's him.
It's something you can put in rotation.
Mm-hmm.
Cause a lot of these new niggas, I just like I can't get past certain songs. But that album I can listen to. Mm-hmm. I just throw them in there with K Camp, Bryson Tiller, Ross.
Yeah.
Future ain't dropped in a minute. Bring that toxic shit in.
Yeah. They saying that he dissed Jeezy.
That's what I heard, but I need to listen to it again.
So there's a song on the album called Many Men, mm-hmm. where he's talking, of course it's a play off of 50 Cent's Many Men mm-hmm. of Get Rich or Die Trying. It's some excerpts from the song on there. And towards the middle of the song, he quotes, he says, "Nice girls can't even keep me, never. Need a bad girl like Riri, yeah. We don't pump fake, we kill beef, 21. 21 Savage, not Jeezy, pussy." So that was interesting to me because I was never under the impression that 21 Savage and Jeezy had any issues.
Right.
So I wonder if it appears as if it's a play off of the incident that happened with, Jeezy has squashed or tried to squash a lot of beefs that he's had. Mm-hmm. I think he had an issue. Well, of course he had an issue with Ross. That was the most public. And then the ongoing beef with Gucci Mane.
Gucci.
And I think 21 Savage, he come from that Gucci tree.
Glenwood.
Yeah, he's that Gucci Mane family tree that springs out of Atlanta. So that's interesting to know, like, why would he diss Jeezy? Jeezy is out here, he's engaged, finna do a talk show.
That's what I was about to say, like, Jeezy has no reason to respond.
Yeah, like, I just think that shit came out of nowhere to me. And maybe it's some behind the scenes Atlanta type shit. But,
it could be.
I'm all for beefing or like throwing shots at people, but throw shots at the right people. Mm-hmm. Don't throw shots at Jeezy. The man, all he want to do is wear short sets from Fashion Nova. You know what I'm saying?
And fuck on his Asian woman.
Fucking on, Soo Young. And ride in the drop top family. Like every picture I see, he be in the drop top something.
Does Jeezy even live in Atlanta anymore?
I don't know.
I thought he was in Cali. So y'all probably.
But them niggas be bi-coastal. They
do.
They be having a crib over here. They be having a crib in California, somewhere in New York to stay, like crib in Miami, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? I aspire to get to that point where I can have multiple homes in different states because I'm very, very interested in real estate. But that was this whole, 21 dissing Jeezy shit was kind of came out of nowhere. It said it's still unclear what the root of their issue is. Jeezy has yet to issue any response to 21, and it doesn't seem like we'll hear him address it on social media or on wax. However, Jeezy did recently announce a new talk show host. Perhaps we can expect 21 Savage and Jeezy to hash out their differences on there. First and foremost, I don't want to see Jeezy as a talk show host. That's just me, my personal opinion, because I feel like although you're supposed to pursue whatever you have a passion in, I just don't want to see Jeezy talking to people. Mm-hmm. I don't. I'm all for, it's certain artists where it's like, come on, we don't know you for that. Mm-hmm. And I know you're supposed to grow and evolve, but the ignorant side of me just wants Jeezy to sell dope. Just sell dope, sell keys, you know what I'm saying? Stash them at your auntie house. You know what I'm saying? I need you to do that for me because the talk show, I just don't. The whole rebranding of the image to me, I feel like you could do other things and still make money, but we know you for the bottom of the map.
Do it for my hood.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. I don't want to see you on the couch with a Steve Harvey suit on. You know what I'm saying? I know Jeezy, you got your new teeth. I understand. You know.
So you feel the same way about T.I.?
T.I.'s podcast is okay because of how he's portrayed himself in me. Like, he always like to use big ass words.
Yeah.
He's always been, you know, he's been on the front line for a lot of the civil rights activist type stuff. So T.I. having a podcast is more in line with his personality as an artist and as a person. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy ain't really never really did that. You know, it's just been strictly music for him, and I would like for him to see him get other artists on. You know what I'm saying?
So you think Girl got something? I can't remember her name. I just know she's Asian.
Mm-hmm.
You think she got something to do with it?
She was on The View, so you could easily relate the two.
Mm-hmm.
And she probably got in his head like, hey, you know, you would be great hosting XYZ. And it's like, bro, don't Michael Strahan, but don't let's not do that.
Well, Michael Strahan was killing it. He might still be.
Strahan corny though.
Yeah, but you gotta be corny in front of the.
You do.
You know.
Strahan is extra corny. It's like when white people get a hold of you, I know that's a new set of money, but you kind of like you kind of have to lose yourself in order to adapt to that type of audience.
That's one thing I don't want to do.
I never want to do that.
Sell out.
Mm-hmm. And I get it. I'm all for feeding your family. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do to keep the lights on.
Right.
But at the same token, I can't be somebody that I'm not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I can't say nigga, hoe, bitch, puss asshole, hunky. If I can't say these words, then that takes away from my personality, I feel. And I understand that we probably should, you know, grow and evolve as people using different, you know, vocab. But that's what makes me who I am.
Right.
And that's what makes how I express my ideas funny, entertaining, and it captures people's, you know, people's attention. But to each his own, like I say. Michael Strahan, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? You white people love it. That's great. Jeezy, keep wearing your short sets. I like it. I want to get me one. I honestly do. The flowery shits with the shorts, it look like it be silk. I'm gonna get in the gym a little bit more, and then it's about to be cold soon.
It's the best time to go.
Yeah, but when it come back around,
right?
Yeah, you're right.
Summertime come back around, you already be fit.
Absolutely. So watch out for the short sets from your boy. They coming soon. I don't understand why he did this. That's crazy. How you feel about the playoffs thus far? We getting our ass whooped. I know that.
Yeah.
I mean the finals.
LeBron just better win now. Because next year you might, unless AD come back, it's gonna be a whole lot of problems.
If you AD, why would you leave?
Right. I mean, you're about to win your first championship
Ever.
They're gonna love you in LA.
Yes.
Because now y'all won the year Kobe died, so you might as well stay.
I would question why you would leave.
Right.
As AD, you know what I'm saying? Well, as LeBron too, it's like, bro, this is your third team that you will obtain a ring with. To me, just finish your career out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's just me.
The only other place he can go is New York. As far as marketing,
yeah.
But who wants to play with the Knicks?
Nobody.
Right.
Nobody.
So yeah, if I'm him, like y'all might as well just re-up right now. LeBron, you just I want to say like they like 1A, 1B, and it flip flops on any other night. But that nigga AD playing like what do you win 14 and 15 Friday?
Mm-hmm.
So by the time y'all hear this shit probably gonna be over.
Bro,
probably be over.
It might be. Yeah, we down 2-0. You know, it's not looking good for us. Bam hurt, Drag hurt. You know, Jimmy Buckets can't do it all himself.
Mm-hmm.
Hero struggling a little bit. You know,
he might be a little starstruck.
Yeah, it's man. But we got here.
Right.
Y'all
want supposed to be here.
Have you seen? So apparently, NBA YoungBoy has gotten Yaya Mayweather. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yaya Mayweather pregnant. Now this is pissy people news. I don't know nothing about any of these people. I just be seeing the headlines. They were born in 1995 or later. I want to say even 96.
7 or 8.
Yeah, that was far. I was already in high school, so I could care less about them having a child. I know I done seen comments from people back and forth asking how she could have a child with him and this and that. One nigga said the baby got the DNA of Mayweather and 21 Savage. He gonna bite his own umbilical cord off. Dog, I tell you, that's just funny.
That's a dangerous combination.
So the news got me to, I did not see, because I be on Hot New Hip Hop a lot. So Hot New Hip Hop did an article on NBA Youngboy's criminal history, a brief history.
Mm-hmm.
So they just went down a timeline dissecting the history of his run-ins with the law. So in 2015, his first ever arrest, it was for robbery. Youngboy caught his first ever charge. This encounter with the law was the result of him having committed a robbery at only 15 years old. While some gangster rap artists can blur the lines between life and art with their alleged criminal activity, fans can draw a straight line between the first arrest and his introduction to rap. While jailed in Tallulah, Louisiana on this charge, Youngboy put pen to pad and founded a rap career based off of his troubled life. So that was 2015. 2016, attempted homicide. Youngboy was arrested at a concert at which he was scheduled to perform on November 28, 2016. The arrest in Austin, Texas arose after law enforcement's belief that Youngboy wildly fired guns into a crowd via drive-by just weeks prior in Baton Rouge. The arrest occurred at an exceptionally unfortunate time for Youngboy, who had just turned 17 and was thus eligible to be tried as an adult.
That's scary.
February 2018, it says the whole nine. This is where it gets more divisive. While most teens might quiver at the possibility of facing 40 years prison sentence, Youngboy showed no displeasure in doubling down in both music and criminal careers. His rap success mushroomed as he released more hit songs and successful projects and even signed to a media giant, Atlantic Records. Despite groundbreaking success, authorities appear to have remained unimpressed as he was arrested on a fugitive warrant for having sought to evade arrest on charges of weapon possession, kidnapping, and assault. The latter two charges pertain in part to an incident recorded in a hotel hallway, which depicts a Youngboy physically abusing his girlfriend, Janiyah Jackson, then dragging her into a hotel room. I'm not clicking on that, but the video looks crazy. The video started off with him just holding somebody and dragging them.
Like Ray Rice.
Yeah, man. May 2019, attempt on his life. Let me see what it says. There was plenty of drama that happened between February 2018 and May 2019, but for now we're sticking to what Youngboy caught charges for. And for what it's worth, the reason he caught a charge was a doozy. It transpired quickly. On the morning of May 13th, just outside the Trump International Beach Resort, Youngboy was reportedly targeted by a shooter for reasons stemming from a beef with T Grizzly. I didn't know he had a beef with T Grizzly.
This is the shooting that was in Miami?
I believe so.
Okay, I remember seeing the video.
He was not harmed, but his then girlfriend, Kayla Marie Long, was shot. Youngboy's bodyguard was also present and exchanged fire with his attacker. Stray bullets in the exchange traveled substantially distances and struck one 5-year-old boy who lived, as well as a 43-year-old Muhammad Dradi who died. Damn. The death of Dradi has not been publicly attributed to NBA alone, nor was his bodyguard charged, given that he was cleared as having acted in self-defense. But being involved in such a fatal occurrence was considered a violation of Youngboy's probation. With this, he served 3 months, a 3-month stint behind bars after finishing his sentence. Another judge showed considerable grace and ended his probation over the attempted homicide charges. That's crazy. Nigga, they ain't done. September 2020, drugs and weapons. If anything, it may have seemed that NBA Youngboy was prospering in the absence of legal trouble, as his mixtape 38 Baby 2 and studio album Top both managed to top the Billboard charts among these released earlier this year. Still, he finds himself in headlines once more this past week after being arrested in a possible contraband sweep. NBA caught at least 3 drug and gun charges, reportedly including felony possession of drugs and possession of a stolen firearm. His arrest took place alongside 15 others after police responded to a call regarding individuals displaying firearms and recorded a video. God damn, dog.
So I tweeted when I found out Yaya was pregnant, or allegedly. If my daughter brings home anybody that resembles this motherfucker, I have failed as a parent.
You think so?
Yes, I have.
Why so?
Because I have raised nobody. Why are you bringing this nigga home to me?
I was trying to play devil's advocate, but I agree with you.
I'm going to go in my room, I'm going to lock my door, and I'm going to cry like a 5-year-old. Because I have failed as a father.
What do you think in raising kids, in raising sons? What do you think how do you think you failed raising a son as a father, and then how do you think you failed raising a daughter as a father?
I think with a son, just having them ear prepared for. Well, I guess you could say both.
Mm-hmm.
But as a man, you at least got to have the foundation of how to conduct yourself in public, individually and in a relationship. Like, you don't want to see your kid, you don't want to see your son beating on a woman. Right. So to me, that's like failing. Or being with a chick that is not, because I know women always, I'm the prize.
Mm-hmm.
No, my son is a prize too.
Right.
Don't bring home no chick at 21 and she already got 3 different baby daddies.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not a life you want to live.
Right.
And with a daughter, like don't bring. I know like they go through those phases. Oh, I want to date a thug. Okay, but keep yourself on a pedestal. Don't let no man talk to you any kind of way. Mm-hmm. Don't let him treat you any kind of way, because you are a prize. And to me, the shit we seen with NBA YoungBoy, like that shit, like you're not gaining nothing. Mm-hmm. Especially being a rich, Yaya, you come from money. I don't know the relationship you have with Floyd, but
yeah, you definitely straighter than
the average
child, I would assume. And I think at one point in time, I remember when Mayweather used to do the 24-hour access, and I think one was on HBO, then they switched from HBO and jumped to Showtime. Right. But in a lot of those videos, Yaya was present.
Yeah, a lot of all his kids, most of his kids were there.
His kids were there, and I don't know if that was staged or he wanted to appear to be a good father, whatever the case is. Mm-hmm. I just feel like, I always look at things from a different lens. Now, you'll publicly go back and forth with 50 Cent. Right. You'll publicly go back and forth with fighters even after you've already retired. And I understand that because you run a promoting business, right, you still have to profit off of that. So, and controversy sells, I get it. Right. But my thing is this: from the outside looking in, it looks like your daughter needs some help and guidance. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? With the selection of men, and NBA YoungBoy probably is a great individual to be around. But from the outside looking in, it seems as if he's troubled and he probably need to work on himself. Right. And for a guy that has a daughter, I wouldn't want my daughter to be with you while you working on your shit.
Right. You come back college.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a problem with her dating you maybe later on when you get your shit together, because I feel like my daughter would have her shit together. And we don't need you steering her off of this course that me and her mother has set for her. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I think we do a pretty good job of just steering her in the right direction, keeping her as a 12-year-old. Mm-hmm. But I know I can't shelter her forever. Right.
And that's one thing. Like when they go off to college, they're gonna do. We all done dumb shit. Mm-hmm. But you want to be able to raise your kids well enough to go, okay, let me not always do dumb shit. Right. So, and I think with Floyd, for the most part, you always seen it with different women. Mm-hmm. So your kids see that shit.
Yeah.
They read the headlines. They on Instagram and Twitter and shit like that. So as a parent, some stuff needs to remain hidden.
Correct.
But as being a public figure with that amount of money, I know it's a little difficult.
Yeah, man. I just, Floyd, just go holler at your daughter, man. And it's kind of too late now.
Well, she's pregnant now.
She's pregnant, so that nigga's going to be in her life forever. Okay? And yeah, like it's just that's just whew. Prayers to those people. We was talking about NBA, not NBA, 21 Savage earlier. 21. And I would like to bring back hip hop spoken word, specifically because 21 Savage just dropped an album with Metro Boomin. So there's a song on this album called Rich Nigga Shit. Mm-hmm. It's featuring Young Thug. I love this song.
Yeah, I like that one.
This song is pretty fucking awesome. 21 Savage is probably the most ignorant poet that we've ever seen on this side of the Mississippi. So the song's called Rich Nigga Shit. Is it? Yeah, Rich Nigga Shit. 21 Savage reads, she took me for granted, even when I tried to show her the better me. I did 69 with her friend, and I'm praying to God she don't tell on me. Used to ride Marta, now a nigga get head in the color. Percocet got me floating like butterfly, but I sting you like a bumblebee. Saint Laurent, the only thing I put on my back. Off-white jeans look like cooked crap. I called a poor stomach, cause that shit snapped. Gave my girl a dub, now her butt fat. You might take your woman to the Louis store. My bitches be asking, where's Chanel at? I know you see them crosses. Yeah, that's the chrome's heart. All this water on me, where the whales at? Stars in the ceiling, I'm where God at. This supercharger whine like the Carmack. Savage got a whole lot of hits, dog. I be dropping bombs like Baghdad. Snap it up, snap it up. 21 Savage comes in. Not 21 Savage, I apologize. Young Thug comes in and he reads, yeah, I've been in the vault with the gold in the back. No longer my dog, cause you told you a rat. Back to back Porsche, me and Savage riding around. In the town where the pipes have you loud, I'm the back. Skirt, skirt, skirt. 500 racks, what it costs to be exact. And it takes 1,500,000 racks. I ain't even take the Rolls Royce truck back. Bought the new one with the stars and the wheelbase stretched. You can open up the door, but you ain't got to close it back. Everything electric, baby. Everything a blessing. Keep a riding and a rolling for your next bitch. Niggas riding in Chargers, trying to split shit. That hurt me. I've been riding with a cutter. Call it stick shift. When I eat, I got Goyard handkerchief. Keep little mama on her knees and her ankles lift. I can't get them knocked off without a finger lift. Snap it up, snap it up, snap it up. God damn it. This song is called Rich Nigga Shit. It is on the 21 Savage and Metro Boomin album titled Savage Mode 2. Go get that. I like the artwork. Mm-hmm. They pay homage to, I believe, it's a mixture between Cash Money. Mm-hmm, right. It might be Cash Money and No Limit, but because they had similar, artworks for albums.
A lot of platinum.
Yeah, but shout out to 21, shout out to Metro.
And Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman is narrating the album. He did an amazing job. I think Morgan Freeman is one of the best narrators and actors that we've ever seen. And he's a black man. So right. I'm going to just go ahead and say he's the best.
They did, I think 21 tweeted this. They did when 21 laying on the couch with the red cup, they painted Morgan Freeman's face and put the cross in the middle. That shit was pretty dope.
Oh, man. All right. To get into some real shit. What did we say we were going to talk about?
If I was I think you explained it better than I
remember. Okay. So, there's a lot of talk about, on Twitter. If you all don't follow us on Twitter, man, follow us on Twitter, because you really get some good dialogue from Twitter, right? So I asked Jeff earlier if, knowing what he knows now about the dating game, if he was single, how would he maneuver? You know, in terms of, one, hollering at women, two, dating women, three, taking women serious enough to be with them. Jeff is a married man, and I'm putting a full disclosure out right now. Sierra, I love you. This is strictly hypothetical and for research purposes only. No, we are not concocting any type of plan to get him to break up with you.
Right.
We're just having some dialogue because I admire the way that he processes information and gives real and honest answers. So I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah.
So
it's funny because she always thinks when I go to the gym, I'm about to run away. That ain't gonna run away.
He's really not leaving.
Yeah, with all this shit.
So I can speak for me. So for me, it's very, very hard dating, right? You know, with someone that comes to the table with a lot of good qualities, I also come to the table with a lot of responsibilities. I'm not gonna call it baggage because baggage is negative.
Right.
So we're not gonna use baggage anymore. Fellas out there with kids, if you got, you know, some financial humps you gotta get over, if you know, got some, you know, mental health or whatever the issues are that you're battling with, we just gonna call them responsibilities from now on. We're not gonna call it baggage because baggage tends to scare women away. So with all of the responsibilities that I have, it would take a very unique individual to understand, you know, what my responsibilities are and then be able to implant themselves within the structure that I've already kind of created for myself and my offspring.
Right.
So, you being married, looking in on from the married nigga lens that you have, when you look in on some of the topics that we discuss on social media, how do you think you would fare in this whole dating pool if you were single?
I'll go to the top of the building and jump. I don't know how y'all niggas do it.
Okay.
I'm all the way to the top.
That's fair.
No, but seriously. Hey, I think you just gotta stick to your core values that you were brought up on.
Okay.
From your parents, your dad, your uncles, cousins, older cousins, whoever your OG was, barber. You know, stick to those values. Yes, you can tweak them a little bit, but don't be out here getting tricked, manipulated, and all that other shit that women be talking about. Because I'll be looking at some shit and I'll be like, niggas just be giving women money freely.
Yeah.
Like, to me, I'm not gonna give somebody I'm just talking to or, you know, find attractive. I'm not cash apping you $100 or no shit like that.
Right.
Whatever dollar amount you want to use. Because to me, that's just, you're setting expectations that you may not be able to always handle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to set a standard for yourself and you got to set a standard for the individual. And a lot of the conversations that I see online is just, a lot of this shit seems unrealistic at times. If you want me to be a scammer or a drug dealer, I hope you're willing to bail me out when niggas can come get me.
Yeah.
Or, you know, you got no money to bury my ass. Like, we all watch Power. There's only two ways out this shit. you either getting, you know, you going to jail or you going in the dirt.
Right.
So, and for niggas that have real responsibilities and a job is a responsibility, a lot of the shit that y'all ask for is unrealistic to me. So, if I had to go back and tell myself some young, you know, some grown man shit, just stick to my core values.
Do you think you would be one of these niggas out here giving women money?
Yeah.
Not even like none, zero.
If we're
Well, okay, let me rephrase before you answer.
Mm-hmm.
What is the criteria for you to be willing to give a woman a monetary gesture?
We would have to be talking for, I don't know, a decent amount of time.
What is a decent amount of time?
Because dating exclusively and going out is totally different. Y'all categorize that shit differently, right?
Right.
So if we're dating exclusively, then I'll probably throw you,
some bread.
Yeah, go get your nails done.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not buying you a Birkin bag.
We're gonna stick to reality.
Right. Hey, here you go, whatever it costs to get her nails done. If it's $100, cool. Then you got a little extra money. Yep. Go get your nails done because I like you.
Mm-hmm.
And I would hope, in a woman's eyes, no, I'm not doing it for you to return a favor. But if I'm dealing with someone, I would hope that you see the gestures that I'm putting out. So when you get a little extra money, let me return the gesture.
Okay. It's very, very hard being a single man, a single regular man, in a dating pool amongst and competing against niggas that got monopoly money.
Right.
And when I say monopoly money, I'm speaking of, people that scam, people that break the law, people that go about however they go about getting money. In an illegal fashion that yields rapid returns. Mm-hmm. Because I honestly feel like those are the men that are clouding the matrix.
Right.
Because the amount of money that that they are seeing, ultimately, if you really, really, really want to dig deep into what I'm talking about like your average drug dealer.
Right.
Or your average scammer. So these niggas probably seeing maybe $5,000-$10,000 a month. I just say on average, you know what I'm saying, on 15 grand. They don't really have a lot of responsibilities or shit. They getting the money, they spending it as quick as it comes.
Right, shit like water.
Right. I feel like we make around the same amount. Mm-hmm. It just take me a little bit longer to get there.
Right.
Because mine is at a more steady pace. And I have to manage that steady pace because I have other things going on. With that said, I've never been opposed to doing nice things for women in terms of kicking out like a monetary gesture. Mm-hmm. I don't have a problem getting your nails done. It don't necessarily be, I talk a lot of shit about, oh yeah, if you ain't smashed, I ain't giving you no money. Although I do mean that. I do. I mean it. But if I like you enough, you know what I'm saying? If it's something that I just feel like, it's not going to kill me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Here you go. Here's $65. Go get your nails or whatever.
I'm not going to give you my last.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're going to make sure that we're in a good position to be able to do that and not have to worry about getting it back.
Right.
Because I don't loan money to anybody.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want our friendship to end because you didn't pay me back. Or I don't want to have to wonder why I haven't received my money back from you when you gave me the deadline.
Right. Oh, nigga, I'm paying you on the 3rd.
That's the deadline that you set for yourself, sir. It wasn't me.
Right.
So I expect on the 3rd.
I want my full payment.
Yes, I don't want a partial.
Right.
This is not Sprint, and we will not break up these payments.
The payment arrangement.
We won't. Mm. But now dating, I've always said, you get 2 paid dates and a chill. That's my rule. So I'm gonna take you out twice. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We could go get something to eat. We could go have fun. We can do whatever you want to do. That 3rd date finna be. It's not finna. I ain't gonna say it's finna be free, but we finna be chilling. Mm-hmm. At somebody's crib, whoever. If you don't feel comfortable with me coming to your house, that's perfectly fine. Mm-hmm. You can come to mine. We can chill. You know what I'm saying? And we see where it goes. I'm not necessarily saying that that 3rd date we gotta have sex. But what I am saying is I want to kick it with you in a more comfortable atmosphere to see if we even click, mm-hmm. like in an intimate setting.
Right.
Because you could go out with a motherfucker 10 times a week and y'all out in public, you know what I'm saying? It may seem like it's cool.
Right.
But it's cool because somebody is kicking out and somebody is benefiting from that.
Right.
So let's see how you act in a more intimate setting where neither one of us is kicking out or benefiting, and let's see how we gel.
Right. I agree with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying? So those are my rules of thumb. So you get 2 paid dates and a chill. After the chill, at that point in time, we should really thoroughly know and understand whether or not we like each other. I feel.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, the dates got to be back. Ain't got to, we went out Wednesday, then we go out again Thursday. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we go out once, go out. Let's see how that first date goes. Let's go out again, see how that date goes. Okay, third time, it may be, and when I say chill, I may just offer to cook something for you. Hey, come through. Or if you want to extend the olive branch to say, hey, you know, I'm making some whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, would you like to come over? I'm with that.
Right.
What would you like me to bring?
Well, yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you bitches need some manners too, because if a nigga invites you to the crib, don't come empty-handed.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how long y'all been talking.
And I don't want no QT wine either.
Nah, hell nah. Don't bring no Sutter home around here.
Close the door in your face.
Mm-hmm. Because the bitch they'll go to the gas station to pick up Sutter home and then go to their homegirl house with all type of Casamigo,
Right.
Tito's, Don Julio.
Yeah.
You bought all the raw shit for your homegirl, but you bring this fucking headache wine to my house. No, we're not doing that.
Hell no.
So when they be asking, what would you like me to bring? Don Julio.
Right.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. $38.99.
break something a little bit.
$38.99. Yep. It's in the blue box. Yes.
Because those steaks I'm cooking ain't cheap.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want to eat good. Shit. Don't be half stepping. You know? So, and then also, man, it's just the communication aspect of dating is different now too.
It is.
You know.
When I was, it was Facebook, but then you had to be a certain age or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's just, now it's a lot of texting,
Yeah.
And it's funny because I was having a conversation with my sister-in-law, and she was saying how, at a certain age, you had to call, and more than likely a parent picked up the phone. So you had to kind of, you had to go through that nervousness. Hey, is Jasmine home? Well, who the fuck is this?
Right.
Oh, this her friend from school.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how do y'all meet? What class y'all take together? Like you kind of breaking the ice with the parents. Now it's just everybody got a cell phone. So I bypass all the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm strictly talking to the woman.
Right.
Or it's a lot of text messaging. Or what I'm saying, it's a lot of phone calls, and some women don't respect what you have going on. I remember dating one chick, and she was like, I need you to talk to me 8 times a day.
What?
I need you to call me when you wake up. I need you to call me on the way to work. I need you to text me throughout. First of all, you need to calm down. This is a lot of. This is too much communication.
How long did you talk to this?
It wasn't long. I think it may have lasted like a week. You are doing way too much, ma'am.
Yeah.
You're driving me insane.
Right.
So it's a fine line in communication. You got to know, you got to know how to talk to somebody. Don't WYD me all day.
Right. And you should not set unrealistic routines and expectations for people.
Right.
If you know good and well you're not gonna be able to get up every morning at 7 o'clock or 7:15, and that person be the first person you text, don't set that precedent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's okay to send a good morning text, but it don't gotta be every morning as soon as you wake up.
And another thing with communication, like if you on a date, I don't expect you should be talking to me.
We should be talking to each other.
Right. And I'm more than likely I won't, if I'm getting to know you, I'm not gonna have my cell phone on the table.
Mm-hmm.
If it's an emergency, I know where my child is or who, who he's with. But we should be talking to each other face to face. It shouldn't be, yeah, but no, I'm not. Get on the phone with your homegirl.
Right.
We having a conversation, because if that's the case, you and your homegirl could have came, and I could have kept my black ass at home.
True.
So, it's good and bad things about communication. And when you're on a date with somebody, don't be FaceTiming, don't be putting me on, on social media, because I don't know where this shit gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how long we gonna be in this shit.
Do you know, back in the days when you were dating,
Mm-hmm.
how would you decipher which girls to take serious and which girls that you could just try to fuck?
Let's see. Sometimes it had a lot to do with like the way they talk, and you know, I hate to say this. I would kind of play. I would play on certain weaknesses.
Okay.
And if she was able to let me in through that weakness, that would be my avenue.
Give me an example, because this sounds interesting.
I think one chick, she was dealing with some kind of. She said she was dealing with some kind of illness, but to come to find out, she really wasn't.
Okay.
So I was like, you know, if you not gonna be here long, you might as well let a nigga.
Oh wow. I didn't laugh at that. What kind of illness was it?
I don't know. I think like some kind of like cancer or some shit.
Wait a minute. You said something like cancer. That's pretty fucking big.
But to come to, I mean, she was lying.
She was lying.
Yeah. So
okay.
Like, she just wanted attention, and I think her parents were going through some shit or something like that. So
wow.
Yeah. Let a nigga poke.
I don't think I ever prayed on a bitch with cancer.
Hey, shouldn't have lied.
Okay.
But you know, like with, of course, me and Sierra dated. We've dated, you know, since like high school. I knew from the time I met her, like I couldn't bullshit with you because, hey, your daddy's here. I see your daddy a lot. I see your mother a lot.
Yeah.
So I can't talk to you the same way I talk to these other girls that they daddy missing,
right,
or their parents divorced, or you know what I'm saying. Like if you didn't have a curfew, best believe I'm trying to knock your drunk. I'm trying to get them drunk.
Yeah.
If you, hey, she need to be home by 11, then I probably can't try you as hard. Because more than likely, like by the time we get out of work, it ain't but so much shit we can do. You know what I'm saying? So that's, if you had a 2-parent household, I know you probably a little more stable than some of these other homes.
I would judge women off of 2 things: how you text. So back in the day, well, not even back in the day, it was a brief period where bitches would text with numbers. Like they would put numbers in the words.
Yeah, I used to hate this.
So it'd be like they'll spell your with like Y0,
right?
UR, and it's like, okay, you have too much time on your hands. And this may be very shallow of me, but I felt like by you spelling words like that, you don't really have much intellect.
Right. So
it's not much that we could talk about other than what time am I coming over. So I would play, you know, I would try to maneuver my way in through that realm. You know what I'm saying? I always hated that. I did. I hate it. You know, I feel like you need to be intelligent. Like, you know what I'm saying? I look for intelligence off rip. You know what I'm saying? Some form of intellect. Can you hold a conversation? How you spell words via text message? Are you using the right grammar? You know, are you, you know, I don't too much care about punctuation.
Right.
But don't you're welcome me. Wow, you are. Don't do that. Please. That's the quickest way for me to say that you stupid, and I probably we gonna try you.
Right.
And then also I judge women off of how quickly they want to talk about sex. So,
yes.
So I'm never the initiator of. I've learned my lesson through all you other creep niggas out there sending dick pics unsolicited, all of that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not a dick pic guy. I'm not. That's not to say that I have never sent a dick pic, but every dick pic that I've sent, it has been requested. So,
hit you with a slight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I judge women based off how quickly they talk about sex or make a reference to sex, because that lets me know that you're cracking the door open for that type of conversation. And now you gave an inch. I'm not going to take a mile. I'm going to creep through inch by inch and just gradually talk to you how I think I can talk to you and see how that goes.
Right.
So those are the two factors that I kind of like gauge on whether or not I'm gonna take you serious. If you never bring up sex, I'm never bringing it up, and we just gonna continue to talk. And I'm gonna raise other questions that may get your mental thing working and see if I can stimulate your mind that way.
Right.
But if you make a sexual reference,
Oh,
I'm taking it every time. I'm Zeke Elliott up the middle.
and I played a lot on my personality. Like when people really got to know me, like, okay, Jeff has a really nice personality. Like I was one of the first ones in my crew that move out. You know what I'm saying? So I had my own place. So I had to be somewhat more responsible than a lot of the other niggas they was dealing with. So I played a lot of my personality, and they was like, oh, it's probably gonna be real bad, but I'm gonna say it anyway. They were like, oh, if he wasn't with Sierra, then I would, you know what I'm saying? I would holler at you. Yeah. So they would come on to me. Right. But of course, you know, black men don't cheat.
Of course.
So I would just like, okay, that's nice to know. You know what I'm saying? But I've heard that on so many different occasions because I mean, I was always about my business. But I knew how to have a good time too.
Would you say you not targeted? Would you say you attracted more when you were single and dating? You attracted more single women. When I say single, I mean women that don't have kids, or you attracted more women with kids?
More women with kids. It was people with kids and teachers for some strange reason. So
yeah, I gotta be like a baby mama magnet or some shit like that. Damn near every girl in the last maybe like 2 years, with the exception of maybe 3 or 4, you know, girls that I've met, all have had kids. Not to say that I have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that at all because I feel like those types of women are genuinely more understanding of having to make sacrifices and that time is money. And hey, if I get this babysitter, we doing something.
Right.
Because 9 times out of 10, if you're talking about a woman with a child, they got their kid all the time.
Yeah. They
may get a weekend or 2 here if the child's father is active, or 2, if they have a true support system around them, like they got a mom, they got a pop, granddad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They got a mom or a very, very active best friend or godmother to their children. You know what I'm saying? So those are the types of women that I've attracted, and it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different talking to a woman that has children versus a woman that doesn't have any children. Very different. It's damn near night and day. Right. You know, although the mentality of most single women without kids is I can pick up and go, I don't have to answer to nobody. I can do this. I can do that. You know, that's what I've seen. The majority or the mindset of a woman with a child is I got to be calculated. I can't just jump out here and do this. Right. I got to make sure that when I make this move, it's going to be beneficial for me and my child and me and my children. Time is of the essence. You know, I don't have a lot of free time. So that means I don't have a lot of time to waste either. Right. The single girls with no kids are more have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Let's go out, let's party, let's hang out. Right. The women with kids, more of, hey, nigga, my clock is ticking. Right. I've already had 1 child. I'm approaching XYZ age. I need to have another child by this date or this age. So therefore, I don't have a lot of time to waste. Yeah. So those have been the 2 differences in women, and man, that shit is hard. Especially if you somebody that you are in a position where you straddling the fence. You know you want to be in a relationship, but you know you don't want to be in one right now. Eventually. And I don't know, eventually maybe within the next 1 to 3 years. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But as a man at 35 years old, 1 to 3 years don't seem like a long time to me because I don't have to procreate or have children. Right. Okay. Yeah. So they, these women they fighting more of a biological clock. So
what we are.
It's, hey, I'm 32. Right. I only have 1 child. I have 2 children, and my goal is 4. Right. So that means I need to push out 2 more by the time I hit 35. Well, bitch, that's in 3 years. I just met you.
Probably ain't like nigga, you gotta get married first.
Yeah, that's me. I prided myself on, I had Kyla, me and Ashley were married. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to have a child outside of wedlock. That's just...
Yeah, that's always been a staple of mine, like not having kids out of wedlock. I don't want to have to deal with I know certain things happen, but I never really want to deal with the baby mom aspect. So, and like one thing, I never really dealt with like women that are super needy, or never like, oh Jeff, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, I need you to pay a bill. I never really dealt with anyone on that level. So like when I tweet shit, like I don't know how y'all niggas do it.
You dead ass serious.
I'm so serious. Like you're not gonna break my pockets. Like if I want to hear how the fuck that's always been my question. Like
if I wasn't here, how would it get paid?
Right.
Oh, I'll find a way. Okay, fine.
Right.
Shit. What are we even talking about?
Right. Like it's just like some of the shit I see like from being married and having a more traditional woman, but what a lot of people see isn't always what's going on behind the door. Like me and Sierra have a really nice system. Like I get up there, so we're gonna take just a particular morning. I get up and I start breakfast. She may finish it, but the niggas when I go to work, they think, oh, Jeff, a woman cook for him. No, I do my part. So her part is to get Chase ready. So, Jeff's wife always cooking him dinner. Yeah, but I do my part as well. So, like, a lot of women be like, oh, I ain't cooking for no nigga that ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's wild to me.
Fuck you. But you want me to pay your rent? Or your light bill? Fuck you and that light bill.
You want some form of monetary compensation.
Right. And that's the shit I really can't, I can't see myself indulging in that if I was single.
Right.
Like, you got to be self-efficient just like I am. If I was always on your line, man, I can't pay my light bill. Oh, this fuck nigga asked me for money again.
Yeah.
Then, you know what I'm saying? Like, eventually you probably gonna block my ass. So if I can't really fuck with this shit. I don't know how y'all boys got this.
Yeah, man. You just really gotta you gotta be stern. A lot of niggas give in. A lot of niggas cater to women based off of how they look too. Niggas fold. It's like, and I feel like niggas only fold because they don't really necessarily know how to converse and have conversations with women and really get to know them. Because I truly, truly believe that women use the whole ask for money thing as a means to weed out niggas that are inferior to them. So off rip. And then also niggas put themselves in these positions too, because if all you showing is money,
that's where they're coming from.
If all you showing is money, that's what she's going to ask you for. You ain't never in your life seen me hold up no money phone.
Hell no. Unless I'm joking, like we playing left, right, center.
I'm not even, because I would have to go to the bank to get the money out.
Right.
I'm not doing all of that.
No.
I don't work in an industry where I'm cash handling. I'm not. Everything is direct deposit, electronic funds transfer, EFT for those of you who don't know what that stands for. EFT. I deal in EFT.
Nigga, I ain't cashed the check in I don't know how long.
I ain't seen the check in I don't know how long. Okay? So, we deal with automatic clearing houses, ACH, okay?
My debit card had a chip.
So, they only play off of what you show them. So if you a nigga that is funny, you got some intellect, you can hold a conversation, that's what they gonna hold you to. If you the nigga who, your media is filled with kicks of the day, and shoes here, money here, Cuban link here, a bag of weed here, it's like you a duck. And they see that and they gonna prey on you because that's all you have to offer. And I don't give a damn what women say. I don't give a damn where she's from. You have to stimulate a woman's mind. I don't care what woman you talking about. It could be from prostitute to none. You have to be able to stimulate her mind so that she can remain interested in you beyond what you can do for her. Because at the end of the day, it's all going to boil down to what we can do for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not oblivious in thinking that you're never gonna have to do anything for a woman. That's not what I'm saying. But what a lot of these niggas do is they shoot themselves in the foot, coming out with just being a safe haven.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's your rent? Let me pay your rent. Oh, let me take you out. Let's go do this. Like niggas, I have homegirls that have showed me DMs, bro. Like niggas sending videos of them counting money, and I'm just like, why? But then when the bitch asks for some money, you acting like she done called your mama a bitch or something.
Right.
It's like if this is all you're showing, this is all they're going to ask for.
Right.
Until you show otherwise. But by then it'll be too late. So
yeah. They've already categorized you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you already been categorized, you might as well just play your lane.
Back in my day, they called them paymasters. That's what you were known as. You were known as the nigga that women kept around when they needed some money. You were a paymaster. I don't know if they still use those terms today, but I do. You're a paymaster, sir. Get off your ass and get something.
You'll never see me, like you said, you'll never see me online just counting money.
Never.
Like,
it's not y'all business how much money I got.
Right.
Just know.
Let's keep it a mystery to everybody.
Just know I got enough money to do all the shit I like.
Right. If I invite you out to dinner, just know I got enough money to pay for that shit.
That's it. That's it.
So, yeah. Y'all boys be safe out there, man.
Yeah, man.
Y'all, I'm gonna pray for y'all.
Man, R.I.P. to the beloved, the extraordinary Thomas Jefferson Byrd. For those of you who don't know who Thomas Jefferson Byrd is, he was Luther and set it off.
Oh, shit.
He was Sweetness and he got game.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my favorite roles from him.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Luther and set it off.
Yeah.
That is my favorite character of all time. Who had 104? You didn't empty the cans in 104. I'm docking your pay.
You a cold motherfucker, Luther.
And if you don't like working for Luther's janitorial, then you can take your broke ass home. Otherwise, shut the fuck up and get back to work. Ladies and gentlemen, R.I.P. Luther, man. This is a sad story though, like for real. Spike Lee posted on his Instagram, I'm so sad to announce the tragic murder of our beloved brother Thomas Jefferson Byrd last night in Atlanta, Georgia. Thomas, my guy. Here below, you see him as a frightening character. Errol Barnes in Clockers. He did play in Clockers. Brother Byrd also did his thing in My Joints, Chirac, Sweet Blood of Jesus, Red Hook Summer, Bamboozled. He got game. Shout out to Sweetness. He was Get on the Bus. He played old boy. What's dude? The young nigga. He played his daddy on Get on the Bus. I don't know if you ever seen Get on the Bus. That's a great movie. You need to see.
It's an older one?
Yeah, it's like Get on the Bus probably came out like 97. It was, they documented them, a bus of black men going to the Million Man March.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a real good movie. Girl 6 Clockers. May we all wish condolences and blessings to his family. Rest in peace, Brother Byrd. That is crazy. He was murdered, man. Damn. TMZ reported that the Atlanta police said a call was responded to, noting that the person was injured at 1:45 a.m. this past Saturday. The actor was found responsive after multiple gunshot wounds to the back. The shooting is now being investigated. Damn, dog. I didn't mean to end the podcast on such a dark note, but as we were talking and I was scrolling the internet, I saw that. And yeah, man. R.I.P. Luther, R.I.P. Sweetness, R.I.P. Thomas Jefferson Byrd. Murdered in Atlanta.
So, be safe out here.
Be safe, man. To be murdered during a pandemic, when we're supposed to be, social distancing and quarantining and respecting each other's space, mm-hmm. that speaks volumes. It's like, what the hell is going on?
Niggas don't value life.
You know what I'm saying? So listen, man, everybody stay safe. Thank y'all for tuning in to us each and every week. we're here. We're gonna continue to, try to push forward different content that relates to us as millennials, us as black men, us as black people in America. I'm your boy, way more fly than you. 1 U on Instagram, way more fly than you. 2 U's on Twitter.
Lil Dert 88 on Twitter, Junior Dirt _88 on IG.
Man, hit the website, man, www.theignantagenda.com. Thank y'all for listening.